Alright, so we're here at Circle Time and we're going to read one of my favorite books. It is Elmer the Elephant. It's one of my favorite books. What do you see? You see colors? Different colors? Yeah? What shape are those colors? Squares. When we put squares together like that, we call it patchwork. Can you say patchwork? All right. Elmer. There was once a herd of elephants. Elephants young, elephants old, elephants tall, elephants short, fat and thin. All were different, but all were happy, and almost all were the same color. All except Elmer. Elmer, the elephant, was not the same color. He was patchwork. Elmer was yellow and orange and red and pink and purple and blue and green and black and white. Do you think that Elmer is different from the other elephants? You do? Let's keep reading. It was Elmer who kept the other elephants happy. Their games, their jokes were always his idea. If an elephant was laughing, it was usually because of Elmer. But Elmer himself wasn't happy. Whoever heard of a patchwork elephant, he thought? No wonder they laugh at me. One morning, just as the others were waking up, Elmer slipped away. Does Elmer look happy? You think he looks sad? Let's keep reading and find out. As he walked through the jungle, Elmer met other animals. Good morning, Elmer, they said. After a long walk, Elmer found what he was looking for, a large bush covered with elephant-colored berries. Elmer caught hold of the bush and shook it until the berries fell to the ground. What do you think Elmer's trying to do here? Yep, let's keep reading. Then Elmer lay down and rolled over on the berries this way and that way, and he picked up bunches of berries and rubbed himself all over until he was covered in berry juice. And when he was finished, there wasn't a sign of any yellow or orange or red or pink or purple or blue or green or black or white. Elmer looked like all the other elephants. On his way back through the jungle, Elmer passed the other elephants. Good morning, elephant, they said. When Elmer rejoined the herd, none of the other elephants noticed him. Would you like to be like everyone else? I think it's good to be different. I like being different. Imagine if we were all the same. Okay, let's keep reading. Oh, Miss Dowdell lost her page. All right, so as he stood there, Elmer felt that something was wrong. But what? He looked around, same old jungle, same old blue sky, same old rain cloud, same old elephants. The other elephants were standing absolutely still, silent, serious. Elmer had never seen them so serious before. It made him want to laugh. Finally, he could bear it no longer. He lifted his trunk and at the top of his voice, boo! The other elephants jumped in surprise and almost helplessly laughed. And others began to laugh too. Too bad Elmer isn't here to share the fun, they said, laughing harder and harder. And then the rain cloud burst. When the rain fell on Elmer, his patchwork started to show again. "Oh, Elmer," gasped the old elephant as Elmer washed back to normal. "You played some good jokes, but this has been the biggest of all. Would you do without you? What would we do without you? We must celebrate this every day of the year. This day every year," said another. "The day of Elmer's best joke on all of us. Elephants will decorate themselves in honor," said the third, "and Elmer will decorate himself the elephant color." And Elmer, I think, is really cool because he's unique, like each and every one of you are unique. So I think it's good to be different so that we all have to share our differences and uniqueness. Can you imagine if we were all the same? And one day, each year, the elephants colored themselves yellow and orange and red and pink and purple and blue and green and black and white and have a parade. If you happen to see an elephant in Elmer's Day Parade who is ordinary elephant color, you will know it must be Elmer. What a great story. So, we're going to sequence the story now. And I have some papers here I'm going to show you. So, Miss Dowdell took and made different color squares so that we can talk about what happened first, what happened next, then what happened and last. So we're going to put them in order. So I'm going to lay my squares down here on the carpet, and I'm going to call you guys by name. I have also 4 sequin pictures here. See all my pictures? They look like the book pictures. And I'm going to lay them down here in front of me by the squares. We're going to mix them up, and I'll call you by name, and you can come up and put them in order. So who remembers what happened first? All right, Haley, go ahead, come over here. You think this happened first? Is this what happened first? It was just all the elephants gathering. No, you think this one? Okay, John says it's this one. So, did the one where it's showing Elmer different from the other elephants, or just all the elephants gathering together? Yeah, it was this one that came first. So we're gonna put that down there. Thank you, Haley. Go sit down. All right, let's see who's next. We had a girl. All right, Nicholas, come show me what happened next. Does everybody agree? Is this what happened next? Yep, Elmer, what did he do? Yep, he rolled around in those berries. All right, we have 2 more left. Okay, after he rolled around in the berries and he looked like everyone else, what came next? Remember, he was all gray. Yep, that's what happened. And then he was with all the other elephants, and he wasn't unique anymore. He wasn't different. He looked all the same. All right, David, come over here and put it on the square. Thank you. We only have 1 left. Who would like to do that one? Oh, Jennifer, you can do that one. Okay, you put it on the square. Great job. So we see what happened first was when Elmer was showing his difference, his patchwork. Next was when he went and rolled in the berries. After that came him looking just like everybody else. And then the last thing that happened, the rain came down and washed all his gray away, and he was unique again. That is so awesome. So now, since we're on the circle, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to ask you to dismiss by color. And you're going to go back to your tables, and everybody will have at their center different sequence to put together of the beginning, middle, and end of Elmer. And if you want, I have about 2 copies in the classroom that you can look back through the book to make sure that you're doing it right. And you can always raise your hand and ask for help. All right, if you're wearing blue, you may go to center number 1. If you're wearing yellow, you may go to center number 2. If you're wearing green, you can go to center number 3. And any color that's left, you're gonna go to center number 4. That's right, you don't have any of those colors, so you're gonna go to center number 4. All right,